love Santa Cruz. I've been here since 1975, but I will have to move. I will. If I get a smart meter on the house, there's no way I'll be able to stay. And so I hope we can get an emergency injunction. Thank you.
Given the fact that PG&E has been completely unwilling to address the community concerns, I felt it was important for us to charge our county council with developing new legal strategies. I would propose that we move this recommendation and ask our county council to come back with great speed to tell us if they would agree with that.
I would second it, but I'm the chair. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it unanimously. Thank you very much. We are.
I'm Josh Hart. I'm here on behalf of Scotts Valley Neighbors Against Smart Meters. Behind me you can see dozens of Wellington trucks lined up, ready to install smart meters throughout the county, despite the fact that the county and all 4 cities within the county have demanded a halt to the program. People are getting sick and people are being made homeless because PG&E refuses to take the peer-reviewed science into account and halt the meter program until effective, safe studies can be made. Hi there.
Well, hello.
Why are you out here today?
I don't think smart meters are a great idea at all. I think it's ridiculous how they've kind of kept it under wraps, and if it wasn't for this group of people, I wouldn't even have known about it. I didn't know about it until about a month ago. And I think the whole concept, aside from the health issues, the control over how much power we use and tracking what devices we're using in our homes is just absolutely insane. And that they're trying to keep it quiet, to me, even smells worse.
I believe that people in a democracy should have a choice, and PG&E is really arrogant in telling us we have to take it or leave it, and if we don't take their smart meters, they'll turn our power and our gas off. So I think that's pretty intimidating, and I think it's really flies in the face of democracy, and that's supposedly what we're all about, right?
Here we have dozens of smart meters being loaded onto trucks. This warehouse is full of smart meters. You can just only imagine the radiation from those stacks of smart meters here. You gotta wonder what state our democracy is in when all 4 cities and the county have asked PG&E to stop and they're not stopping. All these smart meters ready to deploy onto people's houses who've asked them to stop. Okay, this guy is videoing us. He's the manager, videoing everyone. Here they are. It's right before 8 o'clock on Thursday, August 26th. PG&E smart meter staff, Wellington Energy, are getting ready to head out throughout Santa Cruz County. Behind me, Wellington workers are getting in their private vehicles and leaving the scene, and so it's really clear that PG&E and Wellington know that there's this huge public resistance against their program. Right behind me, here's another worker leaving in his car, and they are not wanting to have any media attention on this this real violation of local democracy that's going on right here. Whereas the County of Santa Cruz and 4 cities have demanded a halt to it, and they're not stopping. Really like today that we've avoided probably hundreds of smart meters being installed, possibly thousands throughout the County of Santa Cruz today. And it just shows you if citizens are mobilized and keep the spotlight on this program, that PG&E is going to be forced to halt it, and that's what we want. So it's just past 10 a.m. and it looks like they're sending the Wellington workers home for the day. We're not sure, we're just going to wait and find out, but they are leaving the premises with their lunch pails, so it's looking hopeful. It's just really sad that these workers who just need work, they're just trying to feed their families, are forced to have to install these meters that are damaging to other families' health, and it just breaks my heart. It's like these guys aren't bad people. It's like the corporate, heads, Peter Darby, CEO of PG&E, who's making like millions and millions of dollars and having like steak dinners every night and playing golf, making all this money off of people who can't afford their smart meters, to pay for the smart meters. It just makes me sick. Here we're going to be having these protests again. and we're going to be holding a vigil out here until the county bans them, until PG&E stops this assault on our communities. Today, all these trucks are just sitting here idle. The workers have been sent home.
That's why you're here, because of the
because they don't want to have scenes of angry residents blocking the trucks from coming out on the news. But instead, they have scenes of angry residents standing in front of the lot, having successfully stopped any of them from going out. So we're going to be out here.
So okay, so that's why you're going first thing in the morning to keep from going out.
That's right. The only thing happening in the Wellington yard today is a solitary crow picking at the leftovers of yesterday's lunch dropped on the ground. People have been reporting anything from nausea, headaches, tremors. A woman called me from Ben Lomond. They just installed the smart meter last night. She said it was one of the worst feelings she'd ever felt. It had been 3 hours since she had been exposed to the smart meter, and she still had headaches and nausea, dizziness. So for a long time we've dismissed those who are saying that they're electrosensitive, but throughout the smart meter campaign, people like Councilmember Stephanie Aguilar and Councilmember Charles McGlashan from Marin County have stepped forward, people who are prominent in the community that are saying that they are electrosensitive. And as we get more and more Wi-Fi and cell phones and cell towers, and now smart meters added to the mix, a lot more people are becoming electrically sensitive. Just we're learning more about the impacts of cell phones. We really want to be rolling out millions of smart meters using the same technology, on our homes where feet from our children. It doesn't make sense. It's not good public policy.
Okay, do you consider today a victory since all the workers may have been sent home?
Today is a victory. We're down here at the corner of 38th and Portola in Capitola, and merely our presence here has prompted PG&E to send all their workers home. They clearly have a guilty conscience, considering virtually every single local government has made a strong statement demanding that a halt be made to the project. They've sent the workers home. They've been sneaking around neighborhoods in the San Lorenzo Valley, all throughout Santa Cruz County, and it's just not acceptable to play Russian roulette with our health like this. This program needs to halt. We need to have serious scientific studies and open health forums about the impacts of electromagnetic fields to our health. And this goes far beyond smart meters to cell phones, to Wi-Fi. They're serious, legitimate, peer-reviewed science that is indicating that these technologies have a serious and long-term impact on people's health.
Are you planning on being out here all week, or just today, or how late today?
We're going to be out here until the county bans these things, gets the sheriff to be out here stopping them. All right, so it's Friday, August 27th. We're down here. It's 8:30 in the morning. Normally all these Wellington trucks, dozens of Wellington trucks, would be out installing smart meters throughout Santa Cruz County, but they have sent the workers home because the people do not want them. What do you guys think about how these protests are going?
PG&E nukes brains.
There you go. There you have it.
I don't want a smart meter in my house.
I think it says a lot. PG&E knows that Santa Cruz is not going to just let PG&E come in and install smart meters. I think they're afraid of the community backlash, and I think it's really strong and powerful that we're out here doing this and stopping them from.
Wellington Energy, the company, the contractor that does the installation, and PG&E have decided they don't want confrontation on the truth of the subject. They don't have any substance to talk about, so when there is media to actually hear their side, they've gone away because they do much better when no one's around installing the meters. In other words, they simply don't want the truth of the issues to be brought forward, so they've disappeared.
Hi there, sir. So I understand that you just got a smart meter installed. Do you want to tell us about your experience with that?
Well, my experience is that my bills have been astronomically high on my ag meters, a lot higher than what I'm used to. And even months that I do minimal amount of pumping on the agricultural pumps, I still get a huge bill. So I'm not sure how the system works, but apparently I think some of us are being overcharged. I'm not happy with the EMFs or the microwaves. Cell phones are bad enough, but to add this to it, the accumulation of all these homes around here, and if they all go on smart meters, is that radiation going to be good for you? I mean, what's going on?
Wow, get the camera closer. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's assault with a deadly weapon, my friend. Standing on the sidewalk.
So it's Monday morning, 20 past 8. The first Wellington truck is trying to leave the Wellington yard. They're PG&E contractors. Despite the fact the county has demanded a halt to the program, Scotts Valley, Capitola, Santa Cruz, and Watsonville has actually passed the law to say that this is illegal installation. There's enough evidence that there are potentially serious and short-term and long-term health impacts, and the people in Santa Cruz County refuse to go along with this microwave trespass that's going on.
Morning, officer.
And Watsonville's actually passed an ordinance against smart meter installation. Okay. So we consider this continued installation by Wellington actually illegal. So that's why we're out here this morning.
Oh, it's fine to protest, that's for sure, but you just gotta allow them egress and that access, you know?
But see, Watsonville's actually passed a law against it and they're continuing to install. So we need you to enforce the law. So the law is questionable at this point, whether it's actually legal for them to continue.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The one thing is you just can't cross this way. If you can just step to the side and continue to protest, I think your point gets across.
But the thing is, they're not understanding that the county
these people
calling the halt. You know, and Watsonville's actually passed a law saying it's illegal, and they're continuing to install. So, you know, if you want to consult with the lawmakers in Watsonville and the county who's about to pass an emergency ordinance.
Okay, well, I'm not going to consult with somebody. If you could just step aside just so people can come and go, continue with your protest and make your point.
Yeah.
But you got to allow people to come and go.
Okay, but they're coming and going is the illegal part.
Well,
not us being here.
Okay, you kind of have to move though. I'm trying to ask you nicely. If you could just slide over to one side, that's good civil, you know.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, it's actually illegal for them to do
I
what
know
they're
you
doing.
said that multiple times, but can you just move out of their way, please?
We don't want this on our homes.
I'm not a big fan of them either. I'm not.
People are getting sick and
people are getting sick.
refugees.
Just one question: if we know if they're headed to places that are not allowed, is that okay? I mean,
they're going to Watsonville.
Coming and going is great. When they're carrying the smart meters out, we know what they're going to do, and that's the concern.
You can't block that.
But can someone follow them then and stop them at the actual
We need you guys to be out here stopping this, not us. This shouldn't be our job. This is the local lawmakers are passing laws against this, and we need the sheriff to be on the side of the people. We really need that to happen. You know, we're asking respectfully, you know, for our health and our safety.
Can you guys scoot over and we'll talk over here, please?
If they're going to come out, can you just tell them to hold on?
You guys can scoot over. I'll stand here.
All right.
No, nobody can stand here.
I'm just gonna walk.
Stay out of the road when you can.
Just walk back.
Just like I couldn't stand from the side.
We're walking on the sidewalk.
No, you gotta stay out of the way. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna hold you up. This car gotta go. You're gonna end up with a bunch of cops out here. Don't make it a big deal. Stay and make your own.
Alright, so just to make it clear what's happening, despite the fact that the county and all
I think I'm supposed to go this side over here or something. I'm supposed to move over here or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, what do you wait?